rushing touchdowns. It's the Golden Eagles and the Lions on
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. The biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Here's the Lions punt team now. This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Tiger. Rig. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense. Still 1st down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
First and 10. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Golden Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he's in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point is good. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Golden Eagles offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Golden Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught by Gibbs. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Receiver in motion, going right. He pulls it in around the 5. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Daniels now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll throw with Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Golden Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Here comes a return. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Daniels. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 30.
Ready?
First down, Golden Eagles.
Set.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. over 200 yards passing now for the game. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Here's Daniels. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Daniels. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. Lamar Jackson on target, repeatedly there. 5 touchdown passes. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Jonathan Brooks, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Here we go.
That to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. Check, Panther.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Detroit. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
The 14-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go. And the Lions are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.